Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Confessions of a Fitness Coach. I am your host, Coach Danielle Collette, and on today's episode, we are talking about obsessing over scales and obsessing over weighing ourselves all the time, plus some tips on how to have a happier and a healthier relationship with your scale. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss this episode. Also, please make sure to subscribe to my podcast, and if you enjoy it, leave a review and make my day. So let's get into this. Weighing yourself every day is terrible for your daily mental state. That's just my opinion. If the number you see isn't what you want to see, you're in a shitty mood, you feel fat and pudgy, and you feel down on yourself. If it's below what we want to see, we ought to reward ourselves with treats because we've been doing so good. Then the next day, we're back where you want to be. The scale fluctuates. And if you are somebody who weighs yourself daily, you're going to see body fluid fluctuation based on a number of factors. So let's get into those factors. Things that can go into that are if you're strength training, you're losing weight but seeing the scale stay kind of like in the same place, or just going up slowly. You could be gaining muscle and losing fat. Muscle is far more dense than fat, and that can make a big difference. So just know if you're putting in the work and you're not cutting those corners at the gym, that hard work will show, and you'll just have to trust the process and just understand that leanness and density of muscle over fat. Just know that gaining lean muscle will boost metabolism and burn more fat. You can't just use a scale as an excuse or pit stop in the process. Just keep at it, keep practicing, get better at those healthier habits, and you'll see the difference. So now other factors include if you're going home and eating bad and you are seeing that scale go up, don't play yourself. Don't act like because you just had a salad for lunch that at dinner it's cool to have Alfredo pasta, a bite of garlic bread, 3 glasses of wine, and only 2 cookies, but you had 8 before bed because you lost control. Like, don't come to me the next day and say, oh, I did so good, I don't understand. Be honest with yourself. Just trust the process. You need to have self-control, and I used to personally struggle with this, and in fact, the cookie situation I still struggle with. But you need to understand that you can still enjoy some of these things in moderation, but if your goal is to lose fat and see that scale really move, you have to put in the consistency it takes to get there, and be honest with yourself about it. It's okay to fall off, it's okay to fuck up, but keep practicing those better eating habits that we've discussed in previous episodes. Learn to count your macros, learn what kind of nutrients your body needs on the daily, and you are going to see that scale move. But you cannot just let the numbers on the scale control your body, control your mood, control your day. So I don't care if you got to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your scale while you're at it. Weight can be fluctuated based on what you did or didn't eat, whether you slept well or you didn't, hormones, even stress take into effect. Just know you're going to see it fluctuate anywhere from 2 to 5 pounds a day based on just body weight, not body fat. Which is what you're really aiming to lose. You're wanting to lose body fat. And it's not just based on fat loss whenever you're seeing that fluctuation on that scale all the time. So make sure you keep that in mind and don't let a few pounds make you crazy. Also, don't let it make you just indulge. You need to be serious with yourself and your goals if you want to see that change. So while we're talking about it, let's be honest and say, you know the reasons you gain weight. You are the reason you cannot get past this. You are the main factor to see that scale budge, and you cannot let it rule your life. How you see yourself and how you feel should control your head and your emotions. How your clothes are fitting. If you know you are going to the gym and your clothes are, you're seeing a difference and your shirts are a little looser, your pants, you keep having to pull them up because they're falling a bit, then use that to kind of base your weight loss journey. You can have a healthy relationship with your scale as long as you don't let it ruin or make your day. You are in control of your thoughts. The more you hop on and see something you don't like, the more likely you're going to feel down on yourself and not hit the gym or get off your ass. So next, I'm going to give you some tips But after this quick message, I have to tell you about. So, I want to take a second to tell you about the supplement products that I've been taking consistently since November of 2017. It's helped me really lean out, retain and gain muscle, recover quicker, and it also helps me get my daily vitamin intake and protein intake up as well. And it's an all natural, vegan friendly, no preservatives, artificial flavors, or coloring of any sorts. All the products have 11 ingredients or less, so you know what you're putting in your body. And it's also non stimulant, so no jitters in the pre workout, but it also gives you kind of like a natural boost of energy. Also, the protein powder is as fine as flour, and you can bake with it too. So go to www.ampednutrix.com. Again, that's www.ampednutrix.com. I'll put it in the show notes. Order your pre-workout protein powder, recovery, BCAAs, your electrolytes. We even have a keto product, collagen beauty green supplement. And you can get 10% off if you use a code. It's all capital letters, DANI, Danny, and the number 10. So Danny10 at checkout, and you'll love it. It's designed specifically for a woman's body. And if you order, please let me know so I could send you some recipes for the protein meal replacement smoothies that I make. And if you ever have questions, please write me about that as well. So, on to the tips to have a better relationship with the scale. What can we do? Listen, if weighing yourself daily works for you, then it works for you. And keep up what is making that change. But if you are someone who cannot separate your emotions from having to weigh yourself all the time and you're obsessing over what you do or you do not eat, I would say you should hide your scales somewhere. Somewhere that you have to go out of your way naked to go get it. Because, let's face it, we weigh ourselves before or after the shower, and most likely we don't do it when we have clothes on. We do it when we wake up. And if our scale is in the garage under a box, you're less likely to go weigh yourself every single day. Maybe set an alarm or get on a schedule of a day that works for you to track your weight. So like maybe say every Friday I hop on that scale and keep track. That way it's a little bit more healthy than going every single day. And, getting you down if that's the type of person that you are, and that scale really affects your mood daily. So if that's you, hide your scale, find something that works for you, stop making yourself crazy, and it gets you absolutely nowhere. Another tip would be to measure yourself. Body measurements to see your progress. You will be able to more accurately see how much you're losing in inches. And, you can buy one at Walmart. You can go on Amazon right now and buy one, Target, and measure yourself quite easily. And if you're unsure about how to measure yourself or where to measure yourself, YouTube. It's freaking great. There's a video. Actually, there's probably 1,000 videos of how to do it. I think I said it in another podcast. You do not lack the resources. You lack the resourcefulness. You can do it. You can measure yourself. You don't need to go somewhere for someone to do it for you. You can figure it out. Another option would be body scans. They show you how your body fat percentage versus, just your muscle fat percentage as well. And, some places do it for $25, and that's the most accurate way, in my opinion, to really track your progress. It's super quick, super accurate. It just uses like air displacement to see what is lean fat versus what is lean muscle in the body. So it's body fat versus how much of your body is muscle. So it'll give you a very accurate description. That way you can really keep track and scan that. Another tip would be to hire an accountability coach or delegate a friend or a partner to hold you accountable to what you've been saying your goals are. If you aren't getting what you need from friends or significant others, sign up for a group fitness place, somewhere you can connect and surround yourself with fitness-minded people, motivated people that are going to keep you on track and hold you accountable to what you're trying to do. So I think that's a really good thing to do. Sign up for something to get you active and moving. Also, another tip would be to sign up for a race for a good cause. Even if you have to walk, you are moving, working towards something. It will give you more of an incentive to get off your butt and work at it, to show up and to give your best and keep your relationship with your scale healthier. The more you're moving, the more fat you're going to burn. Another tip, guys, would be before and after pics are so important. Once you hit your goal, you are going to be so freaking proud and wish you took pictures to show your hard work off. And, it also helps inspires other around you. Don't be afraid to put your journey on social media. Fuck those people who say, oh, you check in at the gym, how lame. They are just mad that you're doing more than they ever try to attempt. And you are a constant reminder that they are doing nothing while you are doing your own damn thing and getting off your ass. You posting about your journey and being authentic about every bit of your process will allow your friends, your family, your followers, everyone to hold you accountable to your journey, to your goal. And if they are bringing you down, like I said, join a culture of people who are looking to better their lives and their health as well. Hire someone to hold you accountable. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So don't waste your time. Find something that works. If you don't feel comfortable posting your before and after pictures right now, that's fine. You might change your mind once you hit your goal, but at least you have them. If you have them, they're your own personal pictures. You don't have to share them with anybody unless you feel like it, but at least you have them in case you do. So take before and after pictures. If you haven't, I want you to do it after listening to this podcast. Just go take some damn pictures. And if you want to send them to me for some motivation, please send them to me. All of this, guys, it's really, really doable. You gotta not let it control you, and you have to let it just kind of strengthen your mentality. I know that it's easier said than done, and no one is perfect at it, and I'm especially not perfect at it. But just like anything in life, it's gonna take practice, and I won't sugarcoat this for you.